Hi guys, this is my first very show on. No, actually, not really. I have other shows, but it doesn't matter. Yep. So this is me pretending to be a financial expert, even though I'm more like a fitness expert here. But anything that I talk about here shouldn't be taken seriously because this is just a personal opinion. And the first things you must have to talk about crypto here is to have a coin market cap main page opening up on your screen and pretend that you're an expert. Yeah, and I'm just making fun of myself and maybe a lot of other YouTubers out there as well. So today, what I want to talk about. Sorry about the stuttering, because haven't been doing this for a while now. Used to be a bit more fluent. Um, so what I really want to talk about today is one of the reason why that makes me invest in a crypto is that because I'm greedy and yeah I read about this article about uh, by mid 2020 according to John McAfee, he said something about Bitcoin will be worthing $1 million by mid 2020s. I was like, ooh, wow, wait up. Isn't that sounds too good to be true? But then, all the hype, 20,000 dollar worth bitcoins was like a big deal back in December. So yes, I got into it at the highest high, and but I'm grateful for that because I learned um, in the past 4 months in this bear market, I forced myself to learn to be a better investor. I go through a lot of things that actually help me to look at the chart now, look at the trend now, maybe be a bit more uh, uh, updated with the news to help me make decisions. So well, here I am. My first investments have lost like probably 70-80% of its value, but it doesn't really matter. I just see it. Well, to a lot of people, it will matters a lot, but for me, I see it as an opportunity to put a couple of $1,000s out there because I know put a couple of thousand because I know I learned something from it, so I'm not entirely regret my decisions of putting like $2,000 into the market in my first investment in crypto. And I also learned that you shouldn't put all eggs in one basket. That's why and you shouldn't invest what you couldn't afford to lose. So that is what something I learned from the first global financial crisis back in 2008. So that was really, really a precious experience that I should uh, be grateful that I have gone through that. Anyway, I think I have talked too much about myself here. Well, I would just want to give you a little bit of idea why I'm doing this because just a little bit of introductions about myself, a little bit background about myself. Why I'm doing this is because I'm really, really curious if Bitcoin can really go up to $1 million, in the near future. So let's dig through it and see my presentations. Okay, let's see. There you go. All right, presents. 4 minutes into the video and it's loading. Yeah. All right. Oh, get away. Get away. No, I don't need updates. Okay, where am I? Yeah, I'm back. Okay. So the topic today I want to talk about is 1 million bitcoins possible? Okay. I believe a lot of people attracted to this market is because someone made a very bold statement that Bitcoin will worth $1 million in a very near future. Um, well, let's find out what we're gonna do. Well, to dig into this topic, I have done a bit of a research. So It's about 6 o'clock now. Should be 1800 Australian Eastern Standard Time on 30th March of 2018. It's the Good Friday today. But all this data is coming from 1 o'clock, when it was when the price of Bitcoin is still under $7,000 right now. I think it just went past 7,100 USD, not AUD. Yeah, I always look at USD, and my friends always talk about it in AUD, so I got confused all the time. So let's look at the statistic here. What we got here is I hope I use the right words. Market cap at this time is about $116 billion at the price of $6,863.58. And circulating supply is about 16.9 million in the crypto sphere. So when we look at it this way, how are we going to get the market cap for Bitcoin? Well, apparently it's so easy. It's so easy that it's just right there in your face. You just times the circulating supply here, times the circulating supplies times the price of the coin will equals to the market cap of the coins. Yeah, so much. It's so easy. I can't believe nobody paid attention to that. Oh my god. Well, maybe it's just me not aware that everybody else is aware of that. Okay. So I go and I pull out my calculators and I calculate the whole top 10 market cap for the top 10 cryptos in the crypto sphere at 1 o'clock. And this is the number, 208 billions dollars, which equivalent to $12,299 worth of Bitcoins, which is like price of Bitcoin back in January. I don't know. Anyway, and I also did dig deeper to look at the all-time high top 10 market cap for the crypto sphere, and this will be the number. This is the number 658 billions, which is more than 3 times to what we have today, and is equivalent to $38,877.41 worth of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin market cap is at this price, the total market cap is 658 billions. Yes, Bitcoin can get up, the worth of Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin can get up to 38,000, 39,000, so which is amazing. Yeah, who doesn't want to own that one Bitcoin? God, I wish someone tell me, someone's in my life told me about Bitcoin in 2017, but too bad. Well, can't go back to the past, isn't it? Okay, 9 minutes. I have been mumbling all the way to my 9 minutes. I hope I'm communicating clearly here because I have this Asian accent. Well, let's go to the next slide and see what I got. I can't remember what I put in the next slide. Let's see. Yep. So what I want to do a comparison between Bitcoin and other stuff like gold, silver, billionaires, top companies, just to give you an idea where we are actually at. Okay, so I think a little bit details of gold market cap here. For gold, whatever gold that is on the market right now, not right now. This statistic is actually based on the data that Forbes put out on the 26th of October 2017, which is my birthday. Okay, shoot. Anyway, 7.8 trillion is what we're looking at. The value of all golds in the world on this date is 7.8 trillion. and our recent market cap is only like what, 250 or 60. That's a long way to go. That's like 30 times of what the whole crypto sphere worth. So well, if you look at it that way, we still have a lot of room to go, to get up to the gold market cap. And of course, we have surpassed the silver market cap, which is only like 17 billions. We are like, what, 12 times of silver market cap. Anyway, and I also dig deeper into the total value of all top 10 oil and gas companies combined together. The values worth about 1.5 trillion as of March of 2017. It could be a lot higher by now. Who knows? Because commodity price changes as well. So whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, the gold, I think it has went up recently. And yep, ExxonMobil, the top company, worth about 347 billions. I don't think Bitcoin has get up that high as a coin. The market cap of the coin hasn't got beyond 250, or maybe I'm wrong. I think definitely haven't gone beyond. Oh, I might be wrong. Yeah, it's actually, yep, it has gone past this value before. Let's see. Let's get out of here and have a look. Bitcoin. Okay, sorry, my computer is a bit slow here. And Bitcoin at its highest. Okay. I wish I can talk about something else to distract you while we're waiting for the page to load. I'm really sorry. It's going really slow here. Come on, baby. I'm waiting for you, and please keep going. Oh my God, I should have used Brave, not bad, Brave. Brave is actually a lot faster, to be honest, but because I'm too lazy to key in a password and username on every single account that I have with all of the websites that I use, I can't be bothered to use Brave now. Historical data. Let's see. Come on. Oh, what's that? Oh, never mind. Okay, certainly not here. Let's go for last 12 months. And God, this takes forever. Okay, it's going back down to $7,067 now. Okay, 265. I woke up to 254, I think. This morning. This morning in Melbourne, Australia time, by the way. Choo choo. Come on, whoa. Welcome, you're so slow. I think why it's so slow, because I'm running this software here and I don't have a very powerful computer to do everything at the same time, and the file is getting bigger. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bitcoin at its height, it went up to 326 billions. So compared to still a little bit off ExxonMobil, yep, a little bit off, but it's definitely possible to get past that if it get past this market cap here, it will be about worthing about the value of Bitcoin will be about 20,000. Yeah, so keep an eye on that. 29, 20, we definitely at the moment it's definitely it's 100 something, right? Yeah, 100 something at the moment. It's 116 or maybe 120 now. That's 7,000 now. Yeah, it's worth slightly more than BP, British Petroleum. Yes. But this data is from March 27. Who knows? It might have gone up, it might have gone down. So, okay, next slide. I've been spending too much time here. I want to make a bit of a comparison between the Bitcoin, the crypto sphere, and the stock market. Remember, I read one article about um, one of the people who were interviewed, who was being interviewed in the article, says something about stock market is nothing because it's like the market cap is like 0.1 or 1% of the whole stock market exchange. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually true. I mean, look at that. As of yesterday, the market cap of the top 30 stock market exchange all over the world is worth about 73 trillions. 73 trillions against what we have now, 250 billions. That's like 30 times. Is it 30 times? Let me see. 7 trillion would make it 300 times. Oh my god. Yeah, it's 300 times. Okay. Um, so well, definitely, for the crypto sphere to grow as big as this, it would need a lot of money to get into it. Um, and to be honest, Bitcoin is nowhere near the top 15 as a total cap, as the total for the number of its market cap is nowhere near the top 15 stock market exchange here, because Australian stock market exchange is like 1.32 trillions. Crypto sphere has never reached beyond 800, I believe, beyond 850, I believe. Okay, yep. So it means that we still have a lot of room to grow to get to this point, to get to the market cap of New York Stock Exchange, which is about 19 trillions or 20 trillions. So yeah, well, as if we look at it this way, yeah, we definitely can see there are rooms to grow, but we need the monies to come in too. So is it actually possible for Bitcoin to reach $1 million? Okay, what the next slide say? It's not the answer. The next slide, yep, top companies by market cap as of December of 31st, 2017. I think this is right, not like quarter four, maybe. Anyway, by the end of last year, Apple was the total market cap of Apple is like 836 billions. So that is pretty much the total of the whole crypto sphere worth back in December. Well, so for Bitcoin to worth $1 million, the market cap has to be higher than this, definitely, because we all know that we were there. And at the moment, Bitcoin is nowhere near the top 5 US based company and the top 5 non-US based company. Even you look at Dutch Shell, it's still worth 261 billion at this moment. But Bitcoin at its high, it actually worth more than Bank of China. So we'll never know. Probably. Well, it definitely it can. Well, if it gets back up to 300 plus, high end of 300, even 400, 500 billions worth of market cap, Bitcoin, it will take a while, because as you can see, we are in a very bearish market. Well, mid 2020s. Is it really that optimistic? I don't think so. But let's get back to the statistic here. The top 10 company combined together by market cap is 5 trillions, 5.4 trillions. Top 50 is 13.9 trillions, and top 100 is 19.7 trillions. If we have to put Bitcoin within the top 100 companies by market cap, it would have ranked number 64. Right, just below British American Tobacco at the moment, at the market cap right now, not like 3 months ago. 3 months ago, it could be more than Royal Dutch. All right. So yep, and well, we have come so close to um, um, as a total for every cryptocurrency together, come too close to surpass Apple. But now, yeah, well, we have those monies gone. Oh my God! See, what have we got ourselves got into? I mean, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? uh, well, I suppose a little bit of us want to get rich quick, but then in the past 4 months, I think I learned that is uh, I wouldn't say there's no such thing as get rich quick, but the mindset of get rich quick is very unhealthy. So, well, definitely learning something here. Definitely have something to push me to do this whole comparison here. By the way, I forgot to let you know, if we look at the market cap today, um, um, against other stock markets, Bitcoin will be ranking number 37, just in between the Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange and Colombia Stock Exchange. Okay, all right, let's get back to the next slide. The billionaire statistic. This is interesting. The number of billionaires in the world is about 2,208 according to Forbes. I hope I pronounced it right. Yeah, 2,000 billionaires in the world. Oh my God, I would have expect less. And the total wealth of all billionaires combined is estimated at 9.1 trillion, which is about well 400 times maybe of Bitcoin's value. Well, that's a long way to go to get there. And as you can see, Gates is no longer number one. Bezos, the guy that owns Amazon, I believe, is number one based on this survey here. And anyway, if you look at Bitcoin as a total market cap, it certainly can rank number one as the wealthiest. Bitcoin is a person. Certainly can be the wealthiest person in the world. But well, if you but who knows? These guys could have like their worth go up in the next 3 months, and who knows where Bitcoin's gonna go. And the total wealth of the top 10 billionaires altogether combined is 744 billions. A total market cap for the whole crypto sphere has surpassed that level before, so it's not hard for it to go there. So yep. So if Bitcoin doesn't drop below $6,500 dollars, I believe that we're still ahead of $112 billion market cap here. Okay, so this is the comparison between Bitcoin or crypto sphere and billionaires. All right. Next one I want to bring up would be it's already 23 minutes. I hope I'm not being too talk too much. All right. Other fun fact: global wealth statistics. So here, isn't it interesting to know that all physical money worth about 7.6 trillion in 2017. I think it is really interesting. I think, yeah, 7.6 trillion is a lot of money, and well, compared to the market cap that we have now as for crypto as a whole, that's like, whoa, 70? Is it 70? 2.6 would be 10. Yeah, about 30 times. Yeah, 30 times the market cap of current crypto sphere. And Federal Reserve has about 4.5 trillion reserve in the bank, I suppose, based on the data. And the total money supply, this is the physical plus money that we don't see, is estimated at 90.4 trillion. This is the statistic from 2017, and we are printing money every single day. Who knows what's the number it might get up to by the end of December 2018. Unless we have a financial global crisis, I can see this number going up, or maybe, yeah. Yeah, and look at the global real estate here. It's estimated at 217 trillion. Oh my God, that is a huge number. God. Well, but real estate, is a bubble that never stopped growing. So yeah, that is like 1,000 times. Is it 1,000 times? Maybe not. Maybe just 100 times. 100 gains. 10. No, it's 1,000 times of current market caps. And okay, paper asset, I suppose this is. I don't really understand what is derivatives. I see it in my statement when I do investments, like back in the days. So it's estimated at 544 trillion to 1.2 quadrillion. Quadrillions. 15 zero behind one. Oh wow. That's astronomical numbers for everybody. Yeah. So it's interesting to see this statistics against whatever that we used to see in the crypto sphere. 110 billion market cap, 200 billion market cap. It's such a small number compared to other things in the world. So that actually implies that there is so much room for Bitcoin to grow. But then, if you think of it, we still need the money from all of this, area to flow into the market for Bitcoin to grow further. So, is it really possible for Bitcoin to be worth $1 million by mid-2020? I seriously don't think it is. It is a very optimistic estimation, but in the well, not in the near future, I would say. Probably take a bit longer than everybody would expect. Who knows? I'm not a financial expert, and things in crypto sphere change just like that. So yeah, we will have to see what's happened next. And okay, I think the next one, I just want to bring this up here, is that the global debt is estimated as 233 trillion, which is more than the real estate values in total combined, which is such a scary number, and still like 1,000 times more than the market caps of the crypto sphere. I know I use the crypto sphere a lot here, so I hope I'm not sound like I'm very repetitive here. But according to National Debt Clock website, the total debt today is estimated at 71 trillions. I don't know how they come up with two different figures. So I would say, if you want to know more about it, DYOR, do your own research. Okay, if you want to know anything about all the data here that I spend, well, I'm not a research expert. I spend like 5 hours to put up. If you really want to know more about anything of this, yeah, do your own research. I just put it out there here for a discussion, just to let everybody know, just to try to discuss the topic of, is it possible for Bitcoin to reach $1 million as a whole. So let's go to the next slide. I think we are into the climax of this whole presentation, this whole discussion. Not really discussion, because I'm only talking to the camera, and it will become a discussion if people start watching it and people start interacting with me. This is very first video, so I don't expect it to be like have a massive audience, But anyway, for BTC to reach $1 million of value here, assuming the number of coins stay at 16.4 millions, the market cap for Bitcoin has to be 16.4 trillions. Alright, and at the moment we are like what? 250 billions? That sounds like a long way to go, but is that possible? Yes, because New York Stock Exchange is like 19 trillions. And imagine if all Bitcoins are out there in circulations, which is like 21 millions of them. The market cap of Bitcoin itself, not the whole cryptosphere, not the whole cryptocurrency market, has to be 21 trillion. Alright, this is pure coming from the calculation perspective. I'm not sure if there is other factor that might have in play that would reduce this number, but purely from calculation point of view perspective of it, these are big numbers. This number is slightly less than New York Stock Exchange number. This one is slightly higher than current New York Stock Exchange number. I think New York Stock Exchange was worth about 21 trillion like September last year. So next slide, what we're going to explore here is imagine Bitcoin dominance is at 50% of the whole cryptocurrency sphere. The market cap for everything all combined together will have to be 33 trillions if the coin number stay at 16.4 millions coins. If it goes up to all out there full 21 millions, it will have to be 42 trillions, which is a big number. Okay, so far stock exchange hasn't reached any of this number yet, so we won't know if it ever will reach that number. But for the whole crypto sphere to reach either one of this number would be well, I wouldn't think it will be a short journey. It will be a really long journey. It will have to have a lot of people get involved in the crypto sphere. This is not, well, at least this is still like, I don't think this is beyond reach, but imagine Bitcoin dominance is at 20%. Well, we will have to have like a 82 trillion dollar market for 16 million coins and 105 trillion for 21 million coins. Well, this will be like full on. Everybody is using Bitcoin all over the world. Everything, every transactions is run in with Bitcoin and other form of cryptocurrencies. For that to actually happen, in my opinions, who knows? We are printing money, so maybe in the near future, it's much easier to get to this number here. Who knows? I'm not a financial expert, so this is just me trying to find out, is it really possible for this circumstance to happen, Bitcoin at $1 million? 20% dominance, I would think that is a bit far-fetched, but at 50% dominance, I think it's still far-fetched, but then it's not impossible. Alright, so let's see what's next. Okay, this is just the whole minimum requirement for Bitcoin to reach 16.5 trillion at 33 trillion market cap, which is a 50% dominance. It has to be 132 times more than today's market cap. Have to be more than 4 times of today's gold market caps, and 22 times of the value of the top 10 oil and gases company, 0.4 times of the total 30 stock market exchange market cap, which is not that bad actually, because total 30 stock market exchange is double. 6 times of the top company's market cap, so you have to do better than Apple. and Microsoft and probably Facebook. 1.7 altogether combined actually. 1.7 times of top 100 companies market cap, 3.6 times of total worth of all billionaires. So if Bitcoin is a person, that person will be super rich. And it will have to have 0.36 of total money supplies to go into the market, into Bitcoin itself actually, to make that happen, to make Bitcoin to reach $1 million, right? 36%, 36%, 36% of total money, yeah. And 15% of total worth of real estates, and 14% of total global debt. Let me double check. Is actually reach the market cap or is reach? Actually, it doesn't really matter. It has to be, yeah. For Bitcoin to be at 50% dominance to reach 1 million worth, it has to be 16.5 trillion at the 33 trillion market. So yeah, it needs this money to come into the market to make it to make it $1 million. Yeah, because not all monies go to Bitcoin. It goes to other cryptocurrency as well. So 3.36 of total money supplies go into the market, not Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin itself. 0.15 of the total worth value of real estates go into the market, or 0.14 of the total global debts go into the markets. Doesn't mean it doesn't make sense. It'll be worth 0.14 of the total global debt as a market. I hope I don't make a mistake here. I'm already more than 30 minutes into the episode, into this presentations, not discussion. It's more like a presentation. For Bitcoin to reach $1 million at a 21 trillion market cap, at 105 trillion market cap for the whole cryptosphere. This number is just Bitcoin itself. This number is the whole cryptosphere. 20% dominance. Okay. It has to do 422 times better than today's market cap, and it has to do 13 times better than today's gold market, 70 times better than total market cap of the top 10 oil and gases company. Yeah, I'm reading slides, so I'm not giving you too much details here, but it's pretty straightforward here. Alright, 1.44 times of total market caps of top 30 stock market exchange. So it has to do much better than all top 30 stock market exchange combined together. This stock market exchange will probably have to disappear for the money to flow into the market. I don't know, I might be wrong because I'm not a financial expert, but this is what I can see here. Yeah, some of this stock market will have to disappear and have all their money goes into crypto. 19 times better than the top 10 companies market cap, so definitely better than Facebook, Alibaba, Apple, Microsoft, Berkshire Hathaway, all combined together 19 times. Oh my god, is that actually possible? Maybe, because some of this company probably not even gonna be existing like 20, 50 years, who knows. And 5.44 times better than top 100 companies market cap, 11.5 times of total worth of all billionaires, not just one, all 2,208 of them. Alright, 1.15 times better of today's total money supply, which is 9 point something trillion. Let me see. Yeah, about half of the total worth of real estate, and half of the total worth of today's global debt. So, I mean, yeah, this number are really far-fetched here. If we have all 21 million coins circulate around the crypto sphere, for it to reach $1 million is really means that every single one in the world will have to get involved with crypto at one point or another. And at the moment, um, from hearsay, I'm not sure whether it's a fact or not. I heard people talk about that's only less than 1% of world population uh, involved to a certain extent in the crypto sphere. So we will see. But blockchain is definitely a very interesting technology that we're going to use. So even though myself don't really care about how blockchain works because I'm not a very technical person, I'm more like a physical person. But I do believe in the technology will take us to something better in the future. Um, as a conclusion here, I would say it depends on which one you're looking at it. The minimum requirement for a 16 trillion um, market cap is not impossible, but for it to reach 21 trillion in a 105 trillion market, I think that is a bit too far-fetched. But you never know, you know. Plus, I mean, um, that was I put it in the circumstances where Bitcoin dominance is at 20%. So we might not need to have Bitcoin to be at that 20% dominance to see $1 million Bitcoin. Because at a 50% dominance, it requires much lower market cap for the whole crypto sphere, not the Bitcoin itself. Well, I don't see it will happen in mid 2020. Something has to be really drastic to happen for it to happen in such a short period of time. So, well, like I said, you know, cryptosphere change faster than we can actually think of anything. So who knows? Well, but in my opinion, this is just personal opinion. I don't think it will happen in mid 2020. It probably will. If you tell me it will happen in mid 2050, I probably more believe in you. Or maybe even mid 2030, mid 2020. Yeah, something has to be really drastic for it to happen. It will need massive adoptions, including the top 1% richest people in the world. And we always have Bill Gates and Warren Buffett being negative about Bitcoin or the whole crypto sphere in the news in the past. So how is that going to come into the circumstance to make this happen? I have no idea. But Bill Gates convinced Warren Buffett to use computers, so who knows? Yep, it might take a genius to convince them to, you know, put their money into crypto. Alright? And I suppose that it needs to be regulated. It will have to need to be regulated for that kind of money to flow in. Because there's a lot of institutionalized money. I hope I use the right term. I hope I pronounce it right as well. To come in to push the market forward. Otherwise, middle class money, you know, people like me, we are the one who owns the rest of the 10% of the wealth in the world. It's not going to happen. Yeah, that's why we have such a small market cap as a total compared to any other market. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It just means that we have a lot of room to grow. And sometimes we can't be too optimistic because things doesn't go linear upward. Things go up and down, up and down. We have seen 6,000 figures, not 6,000 figures. We have seen Bitcoin at $6,800 in the past 3 months. Yes. And when I got into Bitcoin, I thought that I would never see a $6,000 Bitcoin. I thought I would never see a $400 Ethereum. When I first got into it, I tell myself, oh my god, I have to have $20,000 US dollars. For Bitcoin, I have to have $800. Is it 800? I think $800. For Ethereum, I have to save up to like $400 for Litecoin, $800 for Dash, all this big currency. But now look at this, like, this is not too bad. Everything is so cheap right now. Alright, it's not all doom and gloom. And for Bitcoin to be hitting the $1 million mark, I think fiat would have to be obsolete. It would have to be useless. We have to see the big crash of US dollar. Is that really gonna happen in 2020? I don't know. We have a massive debt that we have to deal with. 233 trillion is not a small number, and it could go more. So who knows? The fiat bubble might bust anytime. Well, so I mean, I'm not trying to be gloom and doom. I just want people to be prepared for that. I also want people to prepare for the crypto bubble. People who deny that it's not a bubble, is in denial. It's in some form of a bubble, right? And like I said, never get into crypto sphere because you want to get rich quick. Because it hurts. It hurts. I mean, it hurts real bad if you put everything in and then you lose 70% value of your investment. Well, first of all, you will panic sell, like what I did in global financial crisis 1.0 back in 2008. And second, it will freak you out, and you would not want to invest in a long time. That's what happened to me. I got freaked out. I don't want to invest money in anything until now, until I was convinced that Bitcoin is the next big thing. Well, yeah, I'm a bit greedy when I get into it, but then in the past 4 months, I learned my lesson, and I learned to be not having the get rich quick mindset. Well, I learned more about putting money in slowly and watch them grow in the long run. Just let hope that this small little bubble doesn't go burst, doesn't just go poof. Bitcoin is useless. Yeah, but anyway, even if Bitcoin has become useless, I still believe that there's a lot of other projects out there, will help this crypto sphere to sustain for a longer time, because blockchain is a very good technology in my opinion. And yeah, if people just see Bitcoin as a store of value thing, why don't you store your value in gold, if in fiat money? Yeah, even though a lot of people don't have the concept that fiat money will become obsolete, in the future. But same as Bitcoin as well, it's more like a supply demand thing. This is not financial advice, by the way. I'm eligible to give fitness advice, not financial advice, because I'm a personal trainer and I have a cert. I can give nutrition advice too, because I've done a nutrition course. Anyway, not steering too far away from the topic. Yeah, don't bring the get rich quick mindset into the crypto sphere, because anything can happen here and it hurts. It hurts real bad. So at last, this is just my opinion. 1 million Bitcoin depends on which market cap you're looking at. It's possible or close to impossible. Yeah, and it won't happen in the near future. It will take a while to get there. And I'm doing this just because I really want to dig deeper in one circumstances that Bitcoin will reach $1 million, because I would love to own a $1 million Bitcoin, but it's not gonna happen in 2020. I'm not gonna be a millionaire when I reach 40 years old. All right. So suck it up. I just want to retire with enough money to survive. Um, okay, and this is definitely not a financial advice because I'm not a financial expert. I wish I am, because if I'm a financial expert, I wouldn't be advising myself to get into management back in uh, 6 months pre GFC back in 2008. Yeah, like I said, I'm a fitness expert. I'm doing this just because I want to do something outside of fitness, and there's way too many fitness experts on YouTube, I believe. Actually, there's way too many crypto experts on YouTube too. So I hope that my input here will help you to be a bit clearer on what you want to do when you want to get into the crypto sphere. Okay. And anyway, anything that I say here could be very, very wrong because, like I said, I'm not a financial expert. I'm just a person. I'm just a normal person who want to get rich. And I have to convince myself get rich quick is not good for you. And I sometimes do overestimate my common sense. So my common sense tells me that market cap means uh, the number of supply of coins times the current price. So, like I said, if there's 16 million coins out there, and each of them has to worth $1 million, Bitcoin market cap has to go up to 16 trillion by itself. So who knows? It might get there. It might be at a 90% dominance market, which make it so much easier to get to. Okay, my video is close to 1 hour. It's actually 52 minutes. I hope you find this video informative. If anyone wants to have my sheet here, I don't know. How am I gonna share it? I don't mind to share it actually. Let me know. I'll figure out a way to share it. Otherwise, well, I have a feeling when people discover this video, I mean, this data will be very outdated, so it doesn't really matter. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe my video, subscribe my channel, not video. If you like my video, if you don't like my video, subscribe my channel as well, because I just want to make this work. Just to keep me on my toes a little bit to update video, to put up some good content on my crypto channel. So I'll leave you guys here, and I will see you in a very near future. Well, good content will take time, so I'll need time to think about some good content, because I'm not here to talk about prices and stuff. Maybe it's good to do some news one. We'll see. Alright, thank you for watching. I will see you soon.